Happy Emily Awards.
I'm Kim from Oklahoma.
My name is Whitney and I live in Louisville, Kentucky.
North Dakota.
Moncton, New Brunswick in Canada.
Anaheim, California.
East Texas.
From Kansas City.
Happy holidays to you and your family.
Love you all. Love you, Emily.
Hi everybody, it's finale day for the Emily Awards. I'm extra festive today. I've got my little reindeer antlers on. These are actually kids' antlers. My girls use them on a dress-up day for school. But this video is where we cap off the Emily Awards with some fun and also random categories. Any category where you've been watching the other videos and thinking, I wish I knew about this or that. It very well may fall into this video. But I just want to say it's been such a pleasure doing these Emily Awards. I feel like your intros, your little holiday memories that we've been able to weave throughout these videos have been so heartfelt, so inspiring, and they've just really set me up for holiday mode, you know? I'm definitely in the spirit, so thank you for everything you've contributed and just for watching, just for letting me know how you've taken time out of your busy days this time of year especially and sat down and enjoyed the Emily Awards, or letting me know that that's your holiday tradition. I think that's so cool. So thank you all so much. I feel like we're an awesome family community here on YouTube where everyone truly supports one another, cheers for one another. It's really great. So thank you so very much for being part of it.
Hi everyone, I'm Kim from Oklahoma. My favorite Christmas tradition is getting together with family and friends on Christmas Eve and having a big party. Growing up, Christmas Eve was such a special day for me and my family. That was my mother's birthday, and it was always a huge party. We would get together and do crafts and puzzles and lots of food and fun, and we still carry on that tradition today. I'm wishing you all a very happy holiday season. Bye. Also, favorite tradition, watching the Emily Awards, of course. Bye, everyone.
So for the category of best brush, this is where I usually just try to highlight one outstanding brush, and I really wanted to put the focus on sort of a line of brushes that I think has served me so well this year for eye makeup, and it's Profusion. Specifically, we've got our crease brush and our small pointed brush, and they're both sold in the same little under $10 trio. The other brush that comes in this kit, which I probably have it over here, but yeah, it's this one, this little flat kind of smudgy detail brush. I wish, ideally, if they were going to do this trio again, that they would put a flat brush in here with these, because then you'd really have the whole picture. But these two alone have been so useful for me. I use them all the time. They've been able to cause me to not need to pull in like, a certain high-end brush just to do my crease. This brush right here, this is day in and day out daily use stuff. This crease brush, if you look at the top of the ferrule, you can see that it's pinched in a little bit. Like when I turn it sideways, you can see that pinch, and that causes the brush to be just a little longer left to right and not super round and full. And that's what makes it such a great thing to use to get shadow in your crease, blend up above the crease. It's just perfect for those steps. And then the small pointed brush is just probably the best brush of this type that I've found since the Essence of Beauty Fine Crease Brush duo. Anybody remember those? They were a couple of little brushes this size that I could find at like CVS. What this brush gives you is control, okay? It's just a little tapered brush, and it's going to be perfect for applying your shadow out here in the outer corner, getting things placed exactly where you want them. If you've ever felt like your eye look is too muddy, too sloppy, you don't know where anything's getting placed, a brush like this, I find it's good to, let's say, lay down a dark shade on my lid, and then I can bring in this brush, sometimes with nothing even on it, and just kind of start to blend that lid shade up and out a little bit. It can give you shape, and it's also perfect for lower lash line, like smoky liner there. I would have to say any Profusion brush you can get your hands on, because I love the face ones too. I use this buffing one for foundation often. They've got this great little like light powder one that's good for all over powder or just like touching up. I love touching up with that. Whatever you can find, I would say snatch it up from Profusion. They're very well made brushes. They survive a lot of cleanings. As far as the construction of them, they're just a little matte black handle, slight pinch on the handle there. I might call that soft gold or even borderline rose gold there on the ferrule. Very soft, very high quality, but yet, like I said, you can get that 3-piece set for under $10. I link to that in every video. Same with the face brushes at Walmart. They sell those in a little trio, and I would highly recommend them.
Hey Emily, happy holidays to you and your family. My most treasured holiday memories are looking through the Avon catalog with my mom and supporting her friends who sold Avon and picking out my favorite things that I knew ultimately would end up in my Christmas stocking. Unfortunately, I don't have her. I lost her just last month, but that will always be a very important memory.
Must-have tool. So this is something that's not a brush and it's not a makeup product, but it's something that has a beauty-related function. And this year I really wanted to give it up to my ice roller. This is the one from Vintage Cosmetic Company. However, this very same type of thing is being sold left and right on Amazon from various brands. You might find it at the end of an aisle in Walmart. This one's still a little bit cold. Oh, this is so refreshing. And the whole thing doesn't sit in your freezer. You just pop off the little thing here. And I've mentioned this little warning before, but be careful if you grab this out of your freezer. Don't drop it on the floor because these little things can be very prone to breaking and cracking. But this one's been going very strong for me. But this feels so soothing, and it's equally as good of a pre-makeup step as it is after you've washed your face, before you've gotten all your skincare on and you just want to go over things. Or yesterday, it was a middle of the afternoon. Oh, I'm feeling that little tension headache starting to come in right here on my temples. And I swear I felt completely better after I rolled on this. I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, but man, just soothing that little bit of tension up in that area, it feels so good. So this is one of those things where it really does not matter how glam you like to be with your makeup or what kind of style of beauty you're into. This ice roller could be an asset to absolutely anyone, and you get that lymphatic drainage. You get less puffiness in your skin, and then just the absolutely wonderful soothing feel. What a great like stocking stuffer or a little additional gift for someone too, because these are not expensive. We're talking $10 or less.
Hi, Emily. My name is Whitney, and I live in Louisville, Kentucky. I've been enjoying your videos for years, especially the ones where your cats come in and visit. One of our favorite holiday traditions started about 10 years ago. We get our best friends, we all pile into one big car, and we drive around for hours looking at Christmas lights, singing Christmas carols, and doing an awful lot of laughing. I hope everyone out there has a very Merry Christmas.
Best dual purpose item, I'm going to say my shadow sticks. This is an item put out with, I think, the plan of being something you can wear all over your eyelid and give you that base color. Be a really quick and easy eyeshadow look, but let me tell you, I've just loved using them as eyeliners, so that's my dual function. I don't often talk about the fact that these can definitely just be like drawn across the lid, sort of patted out with your finger, especially a mid-tone I'd say would be good for that. It can be one-step eyeshadow, but I have loved so much. It's been my go-to eyeliner method to take a deeper tone. For example, here I'm holding up that brown abyss shade of the L'Oreal Lace Shadow Stick, and the way these glide on, I mean, if you are looking for something that gives no tension or tug to the upper lash line as you go across it, definitely look into these. This is the darkest shade you're going to find in that range. I hope they continue to expand it because I think these are going to be really, really popular. They're a new item that came out in like the latter half of the year. But yes, it's eyeshadow, but it's also liner. Same with the ones from Laura Geller, Hard Candy. Maybelline has that good one called I Am Determined if you need a matte brown, if you don't want the shimmer. But these kinds of products have been just so incredibly useful to me this year. And it's the thought that yes, they go across the upper lash line and they just kind of tend to fade into your look in a way that liquid liner and pencil liner really doesn't. You know, there's just that added softness you're going to get from this format, but then also on the lower lash line, zero smudging. They're going to lay down, they're going to set, and they're just such an important product to me. Like if I woke up one morning and all the shadow sticks were gone, I'd think we got a problem here. So yes, those are my favorite dual purpose item.
Hello everyone, my name is Jocelyn Boitour. I am from Moncton, New Brunswick in Canada. Happy Emily Awards, our favorite time of the year. My favorite tradition for Christmas is to go out for walks or for a drive and see all the beautiful lights like this. And I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Mwah. Love you all. Love you, Emily.
We're getting into some MVP categories here, and you know, the Emily Awards are very, very makeup focused, but I do like to shout out a product here or there that falls outside of that realm. And first I'm going to mention an MVP for hair. And this is a product that I don't think I've ever mentioned. Every time I use it, it's downstairs in the bathroom, and I'm thinking I need to tell my viewers about this. It's been for like probably the last 6 months we've been using this. I say I use it on my girls a lot. Not so much on my hair anymore because my hair is very short and I have zero struggle getting through it with a brush. But this mist from Herbal Essences. The smell of Herbal Essences, I don't want to spray it out, but that's the smell that you remember back when like they were doing those commercials where the woman's just like loving her herbal essences in the shower. That classic smell in what they call a nourishing detangler spray. This is awesome for getting through my girls' long hair. It says conditions and detangles. We are now down to here with it. It puts such a beautiful scent in your hair. You can be using whatever you want in the shower, but if you want to end up with your hair smelling like the classic Herbal Essences, this is it. But when I need to pull my girl's hair back in a ponytail, you know, a few mists of this, and then it's all slicking back easily. I'm not saying you don't need to finish with some hairspray or something that's gonna really keep the flyaways from popping back out, but it gives you that momentary control with those kinds of styles that need to be really sleek. But mainly, it's just getting through the hair with ease, helping get all the tangles out. I love this stuff. I love the smell of it. I may need to just keep using it in my hair so I can keep enjoying that scent because that's really a big thing for me. I love a good smell.
Hi y'all, this is Erin from East Texas. One of my favorite holiday traditions is actually Christmas Eve. Our family will bake Christmas cookies all day, and then that evening we head up to church for a candlelight service, and our church family sings Silent Night together. And then we go hop in the car and look at Christmas lights before going to bed that night. Have a very Merry Christmas, and thanks, Emily.
MVP for body. Speaking of smells, I'm going to give it up to the Bodycology Mist this year. That is Walmart's line of body products, and I think they do a particularly good mist. This is one of the minis. If you can still get your hands on that mini 4-pack for holidays, it has this gingerbread latte scent, which I love this one. That's like sweet holiday. If you have any kind of lotion that's a little bit warm and toasty and cinnamony vanilla, this is so good on top of that. Also in this kit is a winter vanilla scent, kind of a sugar plum and a candy cane, so like that twisted peppermint type of scent. And the packaging, I mean, look how it's pretty much just like Bath & Body Works. Everything they do is super cute. Of course, there are larger full-size mists. The first one I really got into was their vanilla one. There was like this trend going on, especially on the Lemonade app. I felt like I was seeing everybody talk about vanilla scent combos. And one thing I really like to do was take that Vaseline, or actually the Equate brand cocoa butter gel type stuff, body gel oil, and you put that on and you top it off with the Bodycology vanilla mist. So good. They did a great s'mores one around fall. I could go on and on. I especially love a body mist like after you get out of the shower and you're looking for that little layering piece on top of the lotion. I like it then. I like it if I'm looking to maybe refresh my scent as I go throughout the day, and I just like the options and the price. So yeah, that's my MVP for body this year.
Hi everyone, happy Emily Awards. My name is Sidra. I'm from Anaheim, California, and my favorite holiday tradition is baking little gingerbread cookies with my 2 younger sisters, Iman and Aisha.
Skincare MVP. It's still down at my sink, but I will pop up a picture of it here. The Vanny Cream Facial Cleanser. So last year, I feel like in the Emily Awards, I was starting to talk a lot about how much I loved just regular Vanny Cream, that thick moisturizing cream that comes out of the pump. Still an amazing product. Continue to make that part of my like eye cream routine and handling other dryness around the face. But this facial cleanser has been my game changer of this year because it has taken me away from using the Olay Daily Facials cleansing cloths and those types of things where it's a cloth, it's dry, you get it wet in the sink and then it suds up. Those have been great for removing my makeup since college. I graduated college in 2006. It's now 2024. When I was dealing with eczema, it was one of those things I started to wonder about, like, is my method for removing makeup a little too harsh? And once I was realizing how much I love the Vanny Cream, the actual cream in certain aspects of my skincare, I thought, let's go with that cleanser eraser, it's going to be the most gentle thing. And it does effectively remove my makeup, and I just like get it on my hands, suds it around, rinse my face off. And then one thing I will do is pull in a little makeup eraser cloth, wet that with just water, and then go over my eyes just to make sure all the excess is off of there. That is the softest, gentlest, most no-tug method for makeup removal in my book. Maybe some people are really digging the exfoliation they get when they take a regular washcloth all over their face, but a makeup eraser cloth is so soft and it's very sensitive skin friendly. So that's been my method for makeup removal, and I think it's stripped my skin a whole lot less. I think it's been a kind of product that's protected my skin barrier. I'm gonna be turning 41 this month. I feel like my skin is great, in some of the best shape it's been in, actually. So that's a big change that I've made this year. It's significant. I mean, that's a daily thing that I'm using, and I think it's been really good for me.
Everyone, my name is Beth and I am from North Dakota. I just want to say thank you to Emily for allowing me to be a part of the Emily Awards this year. This is so exciting. My favorite tradition that my husband and I do with our 3 kids every single year is we go to what is called Christmas in the Park. And that is where the local businesses come together and they set up their own light displays, and we can go and drive through and look at all the light displays. We usually stop for hot cocoa or ice cream or some sort of treat before we go, and my kids look forward to it every year. We love seeing all the new light displays each year, and it's just so much fun. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday, and I look forward to seeing the rest of the Emmy Awards.
Now getting into our makeup MVPs. So this is where I look into my list of Emily Awards winners here, in this case for the face. I go through that whole list and I think, does something really stand out above the other products? And these tend to be really hard for me to name because obviously I feel strongly about the things I've included in the Emily Awards. But one thing that I thought was really a remarkable find this year is the Revlon Color Stay Flex Wear Concealer. They have the little 24-hour label on this, and this is Revlon's new take on concealer. They've had Color Stay concealer out for quite some time, probably as long as the Color Stay range of foundation has been out, and I've used that. That's just okay. This, I can tell a real improvement has been made. I wear the shade Vanilla, and what's really great about this is the way it can look basically the same at day's end as it did when I first put it on. And under eye is a really touchy area. Sometimes things that go on looking very fresh at day's end take on a different look, usually a drier look. Right now we're contending with really dry air. I wait at school pickup for Biddy to come out of the building, and these days we're all just standing there like this cold wind is just slapping us in the face. Our skin has every reason to look dry and crusty at the end of things, but I feel like this maintains its freshness all day. It's doing the work like Dermablend Cover Care is, okay, but on the drugstore level, so that's what's making it feel even more remarkable to me, is that it's at a drugstore price. And it's totally full coverage too. I mean, I'm wearing that today on my under eye area. I have put in one heck of a week. I had stuff to cover up, and it feels fully covered, and it feels even like a step brighter than the foundation I'm wearing all over my skin. So big fan, love the way this performs. I wouldn't say it's adding loads of hydration, but it's just managing to hang in there and look fresh, even, not overly dry. And I will say, if you're wondering, well, Em, what are you putting under that? What kind of eye cream are we using? It's Vanny Cream, okay? I take that Vanny Cream, like I said, the big pump cream. I pump that into a smaller container that I keep up here, and I use that as my basically eye prep. I go all around my eye area with that. So I'm going in well prepped for this stuff. And maybe that's a big factor in the freshness of wear, but I feel like I have a high standard for stuff. I want it to look the same at the end of the day as it did when I put it on, and this is one of the closest things to achieving that.
Hi Emily. Hi everyone. My name is Mallory and I'm from Kansas City. And my favorite Christmas tradition is every year we get to open one present on Christmas Eve. And it's always a pair of pajamas from Mrs. Claus. And still to this day, my mother still gives us one pair of pajamas from Mrs. Claus to open on Christmas Eve. I hope you all have a great holiday.
MVP for eyes. This was so tricky. I was looking over, for example, all the different eyeshadow things that I recommended, and I'm like, which one of these is really like head and shoulders above another one? And they're all just like way up here for me, everything in that video. But then I started thinking, you know, what's a game changer? What's more of a pioneer kind of product? Something you really like, but something that's kind of like putting its foot out there as something different and new. And I feel like it's the Clean Fresh Nano Pencil from CoverGirl. I know I won't shut up about this, but this is the skinny skinniest brow pencil of life, and it changed the game for me because I get my brows done 10 times quicker because it's actually pinpointing just the little areas I need to fill in, nothing more, nothing less. I am shocked that it hasn't worn down faster. There's a lot of, if I hold it up to the light, I can see that that pencil's going down to about here still. And I've used this so consistently, but it's giving you those little fine hair-like strokes. But in my case, as I said, I already talked about this in the eyes video, but I have a brow that's pretty full of hair, but it's able to go in there to those areas that are a little sparse and just pinpoint those spots where I need the fill in and get right to them. And then I can kind of ignore the fuller parts of my brow because they don't maybe need me to go over them as much. Maybe I'm just being less wasteful in my application. I think that's probably it. I'm pinpointing the spots, I'm taking care of them, and then I'm not needing to just rake over the entire eyebrow like I had been doing. And like larger pencils kind of force you to do, because what else can you do? This also has the spoolie brush on the other end. I think it's a fantastic product. I think it's definitely going to be a repurchase product, and it may be the new direction that eyebrow pencils go. We all thought Brow Wiz, okay, that's super skinny. This is even skinnier than that, and I think we're going to see brands going in that even skinnier direction. That's my prediction for 2025.
Hi, Emily. Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas. My favorite holiday tradition is putting up the Christmas tree with my family, turning off all the lights, and then stepping back to view how beautiful it looks in the glow. Also, any OG Emily Noel 83 video viewers will remember Cupcake. See, her namesake. This is Baker. Merry Christmas, Bakey. Merry Christmas, Bakey. Oh my goodness. Bless you. Merry Christmas.
MVP for lips. This whole video, I'm like, I'm doing so good. I'm not having ties. I'm not trying to sneak in an extra product to tell you about, but MVP for lips, I have two things at the top that I feel so passionately about that they're both going to have to make it in. One of them, these from Bare Minerals. The Dewy Gloss Balms, I love these. I love these. I feel like my love for these has been reinvigorated as I was going through and selecting Emily Awards winners. But they're often a thing that I come up here and I like, okay, I'm touching up my makeup. I just need something to throw on. Okay, here's one of these little lip balms. They're so creamy. They're so shiny. This shade is called Strength, and it's like the soft red of the bunch, and I thought it would be kind of festive for today. But these make your lips feel so soft. It's like you have the appearance of, oh, there's a shiny kind of glossed up and pigmented lip. That's the outer appearance. But on the back side of that, it's really being like a softening treatment on your lips too. That's what people may not understand when they see that finished look. So I love these. I love these for texture, luxurious feel, the shine of it all, the colors are great. I've mentioned a couple others, the ones I've got handy out here. Oh, Friendship, love that for like the soft little brown. Devotion is going to be your better than Black Honey ever was, Black Honey type of shade. But yeah, Strength, your little holiday reddish pop, love that. So that's one thing. And then I could not in good conscience do this video and not talk again about the Buxom glosses, these special scents they put out. And I've got this on. When I started the video, this was on top of this look. And I've kind of gone on layering and layering again, but this gives a little bit of added kind of pinky shine, a little extra shine. But my advice to you would be, keep an eye out for anything Buxom is putting out throughout the year that has some kind of delectable sounding scent attached to it, because they're probably going to do a really good job with that. And I also just so happen to like love the color that's in here, and I like the Pumpkin Spice White Russian, and you know, they had a butterscotch in that collection, they had a vanilla one, and everything was just elite level on scent, like some of the best scents I've ever smelled in makeup, and I've used a ton of makeup. So pair that with a really good quality product like the Buxom lip creams and lip polishes, and you're really like rocking and rolling with that. So that's my co-winner this year. Just exceptional things for lips.
Christmas is all about a baby Jesus.
At the end of these finale videos, I've started naming a top look of the year, like just kind of looking back on videos I've done this year and what creations have been really exceptional. I put out tons of content, you know, consistently 3 videos a week, and I don't often like look back and really point out things of the past. I just keep moving forward. And you can let me know in the comments section if there's anything this past year that really stood out to you, that you really loved, that became a useful resource to you, something you shared with friends. If there's anything like that, let me know in the comments section, because that can help shape what I continue to do more of next year. But something I personally just really like doing, I enjoyed the Fall Eye Week. I thought that was really fun. It was 5 straight days of different eyeshadow looks, and they definitely weren't videos that got like the most views or anything, but I didn't really care about that. I just sort of wanted it to sit there as a little resource for somebody who's wanting to binge on some eyeshadow tutorials, and you could get like a different jewel tone fall look each day. And that was fun, that was satisfying, and I hoped it was inspiring to you guys, and it seemed like so many of you loved it too. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. Have you seen the elf?
Have I seen the elf? I don't think I have yet this morning. Hi, Bisky. Another video, and this one was a request from a local kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Webb. Thank you, Mrs. Webb. The basic grown-up eye makeup video. We went very detailed, very in-depth on basic eye makeup, and I feel like that may be a video that I continue to refer people to who just want to know, like, how do I get started with things? I felt like everything was explained in great detail there, and I was just so happy to do that video. The information I give, it needs to be user-friendly. It needs to be something somebody can see and then create in their own world. And that's what I hope that video was really able to do. And if you are watching this as the makeup lover in your environment, that might be a great one to share with somebody just to get them going, you know? But wow, it's kind of sad. The Emily Awards are done now. That's the last category in my finale video. I so appreciate your comments, your participation, you sharing these videos with others in the beauty community and beyond. Yes, I make a lot of videos on this channel, but you all who enjoy them are the life of my channel, and so I appreciate you being part of this. Never hesitate to share a video request with me. I have a running list of those, and I'll probably make a fresh one for the coming year. But I just love you guys, and I am so, so grateful for you. Thank you for taking precious time out of your days to sit down, enjoy a video, share your kindness with me and others. It means so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon in my next video. I love you. Bye.